Hey ladies, thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Mitzi and I'm a paper girly. If you're a returner, welcome back. Today I want to talk about discovering your creative spark through journaling using a creative guided journal. If you've ever felt like your creative spark has been on the back burner for a few years or maybe decades, I want to introduce you to a new way of journaling where creative prompts guide you through your daily journaling, where taking the guesswork out of what you will write about is taken off the table, enabling you to enjoy the process of writing without worrying about what you will be writing about. Today we're talking about how to rediscover that magic through guided journals. They aren't just for kids. They can be powerful tools for self-discovery. As a woman of a certain age, I'm now seeking out new ways to rediscover that woman that I always dreamed I would become. A self-confident, self-realized woman who is living to my fullest potential, living as authentically as I can, seeking out the joy in each day as I transition to this new chapter of my life. One of the ways that I do this is through self-reflection and self-discovery through the practice of journaling. I've transitioned from planning out my day to reflecting on my day in order to set myself up to have the foresight to continue with joy and positivity the next day. One of the ways that I find that I can continually practice the habit of daily journaling is to mix it up. By mixing it up, I don't fall into the rut that can lead to becoming passive in my pursuit of happiness and mental well-being. On these days, I turn to a guided journal. Why guided journals? Well, because sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes a blank page can feel intimidating. Guided journals give us a place to start, a prompt, a doodle, or even an activity to fill up a page with a specific intention. So here are 5 different examples of creative guided journals, including some creative ways to use a 1-line-a-day journal. The first book is a fun little creative prompt journal called Do One Thing a Day That Makes You Happy, a journal. This book is part of a popular series by Diane Smith and Robbie Rogie. This is a guided journal designed to encourage you to find and record daily moments of joy through prompts, exercises, and inspirational quotes. It encourages reflection on surroundings, work, and relationships with the goal of increasing overall happiness over the course of a year. So you gals that love a prompt, this would be a perfect little journal for you because it provides 365 prompts and exercises to encourage daily reflection on happiness. It includes inspirational quotes and happiness tracking. This journal aims to help us find joy in tangible and intangible things, from a simple daily action to those deeper personal secret insights. Now, full transparency, a lot of these books that I'm sharing are journals that I didn't necessarily pick up for myself to use, but rather I picked them up as gifts in the future. I love giving a beautiful notebook or journal as part of a gift basket or through a Happy Meal exchange. I love a beautiful personalized gift basket. And I'm going to brag a little bit here and just say I make one hell of a great gift basket. But I'm guessing that it's not a huge surprise to anyone that is an OG paper girly here on my channel. I'll have a link in the description to this book, but from there you can also check out all the versions from this duo. There are 12 in the series. I'm sure there's one that is perfect for you. The second journal that I actually did buy for myself is the Me Journal. The Me Journal is a Questionnaire Keepsake by Shane Wyndham. It's a guided journal with prompts designed for self-discovery, encouraging me to document about my life in categories. This book guides you through a collection of fun and revealing prompts to explore your unique story, your opinions, hopes, and dreams. This beautiful hardcover book helps you discover your true self and create a cherished keepsake of your life and thoughts through quick and easy little sections like your lists, where you literally just write out lists of whatever the prompt is. They have a page called multiple choice where random things are categorized together. And then like a good old pop quiz from high school, you just throw a mark on the one that interests you the most. There's your most favorite and at random, but my most favorite page in this journal is the this or that. A quick fire of 2 options, this or that. It does not get easier than this. I love this journal as a quick little option, and the best part, This doesn't have to be done in a particular order. I just pick it up when the mood suits me and flip to a page and fill out as much or as little as I feel like doing. And because I love this or that, a lot of the time I'll specifically turn to one of those pages and just fill it out for fun. If it's a list page and I want to put a little more thought into it, I'll leave it blank and then come back to it when I'm feeling more inspired. Because ladies, this is about me, enjoying the process of writing and journaling that is going to bring me joy. The third journal is the most creative in the sense that it's not a journal that you write in. It's a daily sketch journal. Like me, maybe you're wanting to learn to draw or doodle. This journal gives me an intentional space to spend time practicing. And truth be told, I haven't drawn a single thing in this journal. I bought it as a future project for myself, but I haven't taken the time to actually start. And that's okay. I'll get to it when I get to it. Life is all about choices, and it's okay to choose to hold off on this one. But when I do decide to use it, I know there are a lot of benefits to using it. Maybe you just want a creative outlet where you'll gain the benefits of visual creativity, lowering stress hormones such as cortisol. Regardless of your skill level, the physical act of drawing can induce what is known as the state of flow, a meditative, focused state that increases mindfulness and reduces stress. Drawing or doodling has beneficial brain strengthening, which at any age, but even more the older we get, is always a good thing, as it trains the brain to notice, process, and accurately interpret visual information, strengthening the connection between the brain and hand. It is the personal visual interpretation of an emotion or beauty that surrounds you on any given day. The fourth book is a tricky little book, not guided per se, but there are a lot of ways to use it creatively. Let's talk about the 1 line a day memory book. The concept is simple. It's a book where you can document 5 years worth of small daily ideas. A 5-year journal is a versatile tool for tracking personal growth, memories, and goals by comparing the same date across 5 years. Popular ways to use a 1 line a day book is memory keeping, daily gratitude tracking, goal process monitoring, or other creative endeavors, allowing you to see how your life changes over time. You can use it as a memory journal. Write a brief sentence or two summarizing up your day. The core value is reflecting on the same date from previous years to see how your life has evolved. You could use it as a gratitude journal. Focus on positive reflection by writing 1 to 3 things that you're thankful for each day. This helps to track how your appreciation may have changed over 5 years. Maybe you want to use it as a goal and project tracker. This is what I'm planning on using this one for. Or if you're looking for a more creative way to use a 5-year journal, make it a theme, a dream journal, the aforementioned sketch journal, a reading or movie list journal. The options are endless. Or here's a crazy thought. Use it as a 1-year journal. Just 5 different categories. Throw some stickers on it to cover up the dates. I know you have a zillion stickers that need to be used up. You could do a different cute theme for every month. Use it as an all-around tracker. Meals, health and exercise, books and movies, crafty things, me time. So many ways to theme it out. Oh my God. Now that I just came up with this idea, I'm thinking I want to switch gears and do that with this journal. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to use it as a simple all-in-one year journal. Okay, I'm excited about this now. Thank you, Nancy, for asking about the 1 line a day journal. Now, I know I joked that I thought you were hiding out in the corner of one of my craft drawers, but honestly, I've been working on this creative journal options lineup since the beginning of the journal challenge for this wrap-up weekend, and I'm so glad you made me think a little bit more on this one, because look at me now. I figured out a way to use another notebook that's just been sitting on a shelf. Joy, joy. The last 2 books I want to showcase are from a company called Knock Knock. Knock Knock is known for their 2 mottos. We put the fun in functional and make a list, you'll feel better. They consider list making and laughter to be an essential form of self-care. And I'm going to agree with them. As a list maker lover and a fan of occasional light profanity and full transparency, I do love a good old descriptive cuss word. Their journal books are scrumptiously witty while helping us accomplish goals, express our feelings, and truly take a moment to laugh at all the absurdities of existing in these modern times. Now, I realize that these kinds of books aren't for everyone. And there may be some of you ladies out there that when I said light profanity, immediately thought to yourself, Mitzi, I'm out, not for me. But give me a little credit. I understand and respect that some gals are going to be put off by that. And so does this company. The great thing about this company is that there is a very obviously on-ramp approach to the level of humor and the use of profanity, meaning it goes from zip, zero, zilch to full-on dropping F-bombs like we're heading into battle and this is the ammunition that's going to protect and save our country. It all just depends on your level of comfort with this spectrum of words. But I think this is a pretty awesome company, and I want to highlight 2 books, one on either end of the ladder that I picked up for very specific reasons. One I'm sharing here, and the other I'll share on the Facebook group, where I drop what I call pirate-style videos, meaning like a pirate, they're going to be a little bit messy, and they might be a little bit dirty, meaning I might drop a little baby cuss word here or there. So if that's not your thing, don't come watch those videos, please. I'm trying to be a real ladylike here with my wording. Not because I'm worried about what you might think of me. I'm always going to be just me, and I can tuck those spicy words into my overall pocket and not use them. It's out of being respectful to you ladies. So let's get into this last book. This is called I'm Kind of Awesome. In this book, each page is a positive, uplifting quote from a well-known, or for me, somewhat well-known person, and then on the other page is a space for you to write why you're kind of awesome today. I love this idea, because when my kids were in school, when they left each morning, the last thing I always shouted from the porch was, "Go be awesome today," to which they would usually throw me a thumbs up and then head down the road. And ladies, did I really think they were going to get to school and have a totally awesome day every day? Of course not. It's school. It's the battlefield of life at that age. And some days they got home and had that shocked, wounded warrior look in their eyes, and no perfect after-school snack was going to revive them that day. The reason I shouted, "Go be awesome today," was to try and instill in them that they were awesome. If to nobody else than me, I wanted them to know that I thought they were awesome. And that's what this book does so well. It gives you a space to reflect on how awesome you truly are and instill that into yourself on any given day as a reminder until it becomes a genuine certainty in your thought pattern. Because ladies, we all have the capability to be awesome, as the informal definition of awesome is amazing, wonderful, fantastic, incredible, stellar, marvelous. These are all things that I have tried to instill in my children since they were young. These are words we use in describing our best friends, women we look up to and admire. So why do we have such a hard time believing that we possess those same qualities? I don't know why. All I know is that it took me almost 50 years to truly believe that I'm an awesome woman, and now I celebrate it every day. Not in a cocky way, usually in just a little smirk to myself when I do something that I'm proud of. And guess what, ladies? There is no shame in feeling proud of yourself. This journal is a great way to celebrate how awesome you are. So ladies, here are the 5 different notebooks that can cultivate a little more creativity in your journal lives. It's been a fantastic 27 days of introducing you to journaling, and I'm so proud of all you gals who challenged yourself to find the joys in journaling. And I hope you'll continue it after this ends for years and years of enjoyment and the benefits that I think it can bring to your life. Obviously, no paper and Prosecco sit down today. I wanted to film at my desk so you could get a close-up view of these books. If you're ready to start sparking joy in a new way, I've linked my top recommendations in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stationery and journaling inspiration. If you're a Facebook girly, come join the community over there where we do actual interactive in-person projects that coordinate with the videos that I drop here on my YouTube channel. This weekend, just for fun, I'm going to try out my very first live stream, where you can come join in and ask any questions you might have or report to me how this whole experience has been for you. Remember when I told you to start collecting your junk? This weekend is going to be a paper girly celebration of gluing paper onto paper. No rules, no need to make a perfectly aesthetic journal spread, just the joy of gluing down a memory onto paper. An exercise of the motto, it does not have to be perfect to be beautiful. It does not have to be perfect to be valuable. It's going to be a hands down over my desk so you can see how I'm doing it. And ladies, I promise you, it's not anything fancy, not anything special, just me and a glue stick. So I hope to see you pop in, even if it's just for a couple minutes to say hi. I'll be here on Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time, and then again on Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time. I'll be gluing things down like a crazy lady because I'm so far behind in my memory journal, and I'm very excited to catch back up and chatting about whatever comes to my mind. Hopefully, I'll remember to look at my notes and talk about the plans I have for next month to get you excited to come back and join in on the fun. But if enough people stop in and have questions, that will be my priority. Because as I've always said, this is all about community. And this is just another way I'm trying to foster this community of amazing women of a certain age. So, wish me luck. I've never attempted this before, but after a zillion hours of watching tutorials, I think I'll be able to make it work. Thanks so much for joining me today. Until next time, from one paper girly to another, go be awesome today.